Hello and welcome back to Baker Brews. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Donna and I'm 36 weeks pregnant and we need to get our hospital bag packed.
What is thy bidding, my master?
So this is the baby bump, 36 weeks. It's definitely getting a little rounder. I feel like she's really popping. My belly button's still jutting out quite good. More people are noticing that I am pregnant. It's also summertime and I'm like hot. So I'm in a t-shirt and a tank top. So I can't hide under my sweaters anymore as much. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Donna and like I said, I'm 36 weeks pregnant and I need to get my bags packed. So I'm going to walk you guys through the things that are in my hospital bag, some of my favorite items. You get to see the baby's first outfit, just some stuff like that. And this is kind of like a get your butt in gear and get ready video because I know I need to get these bags packed. I am though planning on doing a home birth. So hopefully this stuff is just like me being really organized and prepared just in case. I would rather have my bags packed and ready to go and be just in case rather than like wait till the last minute. So I'm going to show you guys a list of items that I got from just for free on the internet and printed it out, and it's awesome. There's so many great resources out there. There are so many videos on like what to pack in your hospital bag. I'm pretty minimalistic, but I do like to pack a few like separate bags instead of having one big bag. So I have my one rolly bag which has got like my stuff that I need, and then I have got like a duffel bag that the hubby will have to carry in. This has got more of like his stuff and some postpartum stuff. And then I also plan on bringing my favorite pillow because it's just really nice to have your favorite pillow. And then on top of that, you know, if this isn't enough, I also have a toiletries bag, but that's hanging out in our bathroom, and because we're using toiletries all the time, there's no point in like preemptively packing it too much. So anyway, that's kind of the plan. If you're more of like a one bag person, then like just jam everything in one bag. But like I said, let's jump into this and then I will also feel more prepared and ready for this adventure. This is a what to pack in your hospital bag checklist. I will show you the book that I have been using that had a checklist, but it was so outdated. So anyway, I just went on the internet, found a free one, printed it off, and then added some things that I thought of that I remember from like going to the hospital that I really wanted. So for myself, just like basic stuff, and then it covers the clothes, the toiletries, you know, all the extras for your baby, and then it has a section for your support person, which hubby will probably have his own bag just because my bag is already looking kind of full. My bag and baby's bag kind of thing. So I think we'll separate them and have two bags just to make it easy. But yeah, we'll just go through each item here real quick. So obviously you need your ID and your wallet, insurance card, and a birth plan. Obviously, as you guys know, we are trying to do a home birth. So this is just kind of more of like an emergency, something has gone awry and we need to go to the hospital. I don't want to be packing a bag last minute. So I'm going to have it ready to go nonetheless. And then it gives me a reason to go find everything too. Clothes, so I have the nursing bras or tank tops. I also have a problem with like leaky breasts, so nursing or breast pads, stretchy joggers or leggings. I'm probably just gonna end up packing like pajama bottoms, and instead of a robe, I like to pack a zip-up sweater. Slip-on shoes, so flip-flops. I wrote flip-flops over there anyway. Haha, I'm good at reading. Cozy socks, yeah. And then I also have really bad varicose veins, so I'll also be packing some compression socks. And then I also want, it says a going home top or outfit. I'll probably just be packing the nursing shirts and the sweater, and it'll work like that. But then I also added maternity underwear on that list. Toiletries, toothbrush, toothpaste, a face wash, face wipes, deodorant, dry shampoo, hair ties, and I like to bring a hairbrush, lip balm or chapstick, lotion, glasses, and I always forget I need a glasses case, so that's why I wrote that. And then I wrote postpartum stuff, so your pads, disposable underwear, adult diapers, the perineal spray, and a peri bottle, which I know a lot of the hospital will give you a lot of that stuff, and I think they even give you a postpartum kit, but I have some of it from before, so I'm just gonna like bring it anyway. And then I thought an important thing to bring was like a folder or a zipper bag for paperwork, because there's always paperwork associated with everything. The nipple balm, I definitely am going to be needing that. A pillow. We never bring a pillow, but this time, because I'm going to pack a second bag, I think I will pack a pillow. A bath towel. I like to pack face wash and a face like washcloth, just because I always feel so gross. Like my face feels gross and I want to wash. A phone charging cord, the Bluetooth speaker, I don't know, we'll see. I actually put AirPods because that is probably more my style. The nursing pillow may or may not fit, but I'll have it ready to go anyway. A book, and what else do I have? Gum, hard candy, Gatorade. In the past, I've packed Gatorade and never drank it, so I might just like pack water. We'll see. And I love to bring a lacrosse ball for like lower back pain. This is the thing that was recommended in the other book that was like super old, but I get lower back pain with labor, like really bad. Like I just want someone to press on my low back the whole time. So a lacrosse ball is like a super must for me. For baby, you obviously need a car seat, and there's like a little newborn insert that goes in your car seat, so don't forget that. Your going home outfit, actually you should be packing two, so a newborn and a 0 to 3 month outfit. Bottles, if you're using, we're not, so that shouldn't be a thing. Pediatrician, not that, but you know, if that's your style. I did want to bring a burp cloth, a swaddler, and a blanket, so I like to bring all three. I might even bring an extra like blanket or like one of those muslin blankets. We'll see what fits in the bag. And then for the support person, so obviously like they don't have great setups at the hospital here for the support person to sleep on. Like they get like a bench and it sucks. So poor thing, like definitely bring a pillow for him. Snacks for him, because they don't provide snacks for them either, just for you. Their toiletries, like their toothbrush, etc. Water bottle for sure, a change of clothes, and if anything, I should have put like swim shorts, because sometimes you want to go in the shower or whatever. That's never happened to me, but like I believe I've packed the swim shorts for him before. A laptop or tablet. He'll probably be bringing his book that he's reading right now. And then I also put a sleeping mask and earplugs. Earplugs is probably going to be necessary for him just because of the sound. I always find if we end up in the hospital, like you can't sleep because you hear other babies crying or other people talking, and we're like such light sleepers because we have older kids, so you're always like listening for sounds. So I think the earplugs would be a really nice addition. And then, you know, because we film stuff, I have a camera bag with my camera, an extra memory card, and an extra battery. So hope this helps you have some ideas for your hospital bag checklist, like maybe some things that you didn't think of, or maybe it's just all common knowledge and like, yeah, I haven't packed a hospital bag in 4 years, so I needed the refresher. So it's nice to find a really comprehensive list just for free on the internet. Look at how adorable these clothes are. Can you tell we have a bit of a Harry Potter theme going for our newborn stuff? I'm going to bring a couple of the short-sleeved onesies, and I'm going to bring a couple full sleeve and toe covering onesies. I like these ones better with the zippers on them just because they are way easier for access, and they're warm and they're cozy and they're cute. I did bring like a fairly warm one as well, even though it'll be summertime. I brought one warm one and one lighter one. Yeah, 2 of the short sleeves, a pair of pants to go with the outfit. And then I love this little jacket. This like jacket has served us so well. It is super cute. It's a newborn jacket, and it was just so nice, easy to get on and off. With the buttons, it's obviously stained. It's been so used, but like it has just served our family so well, and really love it for traveling. And like I said, if you don't want them in the full sleeper, then the jacket was like the way to go. So that is the baby's outfits. Over here I got my favorite cozy blankie. This one is a little thicker, a little warmer. Like I said, I had all winter babies, so I'm having a hard time packing for a summer baby, but I am going to bring this super cozy one. If the baby doesn't use it, it makes for a great blanket, shoulder shawl, cozy warmy blanket for me. And then I also have these muslin blankets that I use as swaddlers, burp cloths, like you name it. They are awesome. They're huge, and yeah, I've loved these for so long. I've used them like crazy. They are just like the perfect thing. And I'm packing 2 of them, probably not necessary, but again, it can double as a blanket, it can double as a swaddler, it can be a burp cloth. Like, it just has so many functional uses. So I love those a lot. Okay, one wet bag. I got the double zipper wet bag. One spot for wets and one spot where you can put some other clothes. These wet bags are awesome lifesavers. Love them, love them, love them. Here I have a back brace and a lacrosse ball. The lacrosse ball is my saving grace for back labor pain. I love to have it accessible, like even on the car ride there, if I need to, like jamming it behind my back. It is so fantastic, and it just saves my husband's thumbs, because I remember having back labor pains and I was like, just keep your hand or your fist or your fingers right there, like in my back, jabbing me, and it felt so good. So this time I just always pack a lacrosse ball. It's just the thing. Plus, you know, hubby enjoys the lacrosse ball too. It is great for working out kinks and knots. And then the back brace, just in case, like, you never know. And it's not something like usual, but like throwing your back out and stuff sucks. And I think it'll just be really nice for post as well, when I'm all done, to be able to have that if I'm, yeah, especially like with heavier weight and stuff. It's just really nice. It's similar to like the pregnancy belly band, I would say, but I already have a back brace, so I'm just going to bring that instead of like the pregnancy belly band. Okay, over here in this section are some more like personal care items. So in this bag I have kind of all of my tops, the nipple butter, because I plan on nursing. Yeah, so I got my favorite tank top for nursing. I got a nursing bra, so the one that's that on clip, and then I have a whole bunch of these disposable nursing pads. I got like reusable ones that I really like, but these are hand-me-downs. Somebody else had them, and I was like, yeah, might as well use them up. Like, no point hanging on to them forever. So I put a bunch of those in there. I think that's it for that bag. Then some clothes for me. I got a pair of like sweatpants and a pair of really comfy pajama pants. My long sleeve nursing top that I really love this one. It is long sleeves, and I know I'm having this baby in the summertime, but I really, really love this nursing shirt. It has done me so well. I wish I could find like a t-shirt version. This nursing shirt is one of my favorites because it has the zippers, so I can just like open it up all the way and I don't have to fight with any clothing being in the way. It's warm. I always find I get really cold on my shoulders when I'm nursing. I know I'm having this baby in the summertime, so it'll be kind of different. I've had all of my other babies in the winter, but I'm just going back to my tried and true. This top has served me so well for both of my boys. I love that it's really long, and like I said, I just like the easy access for nursing, just less clothing in my way. makes it better. It's been a while since I've nursed a baby, so I just want to be comfortable. I want it to be easy. And yeah, this is the top that I plan on probably wearing the most in the hospital if that's where we end up, just because, like I said, for all those reasons. And then I brought myself a cozy coat kind of jacket sweater. It doesn't have like a zipper to do it up, but it has these crazy awesome huge pockets that I can put my phone into, and it's just a nice cozy one. So I figure, you know, at night it'll work really good. I live in these kinds of like jackets and sweaters and stuff like that. Like I said, I get really cold when I'm nursing, so having something to cover my shoulders but I can still open it up and nurse is really important to me. Okay, in the back here, this is my postpartum bag. I'm not going to open it up and show you everything, but I will read you a list of items that are part of like the postpartum kit with your underwear and your pads and stuff like that. Oh, I think it tells you right here. So I just kept this list from this kit and replenished it. So it has like 2 pairs of panties that are extra large, 2 OB pads. So those are those like big flat blue pads, 1 underpad, a 10-pack, and 1 irrigation bottle. So for the panties, I have like the Goodnight Overnight, basically the adult diapers. Then I have some pads, some like extra heavy duty pads for periods. And then I have the irrigation bottles. I have bought a whole bunch of them. They're also called peri bottles or cleansing bottles. These are them. They just have the little top. Pretty sure they give you one of these in the hospital, but I ended up buying like a pack of them so that I could have one in every bathroom. And then I also have my like must-have peas in a pod perineal spray. This stuff is so nice. I had actually bought like a huge industrial sized tub of it, and was like, you take it and then you dilute, like you put it in the bottle and you dilute it. But I kept the original like bottle that when I first bought this stuff, like I really loved it. But if you like, once I run out, I probably will end up buying another industrial size bottle and then like passing it on to a pregnant friend, because that's what happened last time. And this stuff is so nice. Like it just feels really nice. Especially postpartum, like I love the perineal spray. It is very nice, very luxury. Okay, that's hubby's pile in the back. This is just a pile of like clothes, shirts, pants, underwear for him, some things for him. So I have this little bag that I'll put some things in. Like I have it's always so loud, I find, and he has a really hard time sleeping. So earplugs are like a necessary thing in the hospital for us, because otherwise we really don't sleep, because we hear other people's babies and we're both really light sleepers. So brought him a pair of earplugs, and girly, but it'll work. It is an eye mask. So that way then at least like one of us can kind of sleep. We'll see how it all happens, but better to be prepared and have it and not need it. All right, this is just a few little things. I probably actually will end up packing more, because in the past I have packed snacks and like ran out, and then the hubby is hungry and it sucks. So this is just kind of like the start of the snack pack, just what I have: a couple bars, like a sesame snap, and some protein chips. The Powerade is for me, probably, well, we'll see, you never know. Electrolytes. So I like to pack, like, more food is better. So the day of, I will probably end up packing like more of a lunchbox kit if that is what goes down, but there's no point in jamming a bunch of food in here for now. And also, I really love this little bag. It just says important baby documents. So this little zipper style bag for paperwork and stuff works super well. I've used it for all of my kids, and just having a bag that is designated for paperwork is nice. There is the baby's name written right there on that little piece of paper, you know, so the hubby doesn't spell it wrong when he fills the paperwork in. So having a designated paperwork bag is pretty useful as well. Okay guys, keep in mind that all of this stuff is kind of going into 2 bags, 1 duffel bag and 1 rolly bag. I really would suggest a rolly bag, just because when you're pregnant, it's nice to be able to roll it in to the hospital rather than like haul in your duffel bag. And we also have a toiletries bag that's in our bathroom that'll have like the toothbrushes and the toothpaste and stuff, so, and a few face cloths. That stuff is in a totally different bag, and it kind of like, yeah, it's the toiletries bag. So we're gonna pack all of this into the duffel bag and the rolly bag. Oh, and on top of it, don't forget to always bring your favorite pillow. That is just a really nice comfort. Okay, let's get these things packed up into that rolly bag and the duffel bag, and then they are going to get stored here in the baby change caddy, ready for everything station. I forgot to mention that how I split it up is like stuff that I'll need during labor and stuff for me, and stuff that I'll need postpartum, the baby outfits, few of hubby's things. So that way then it's like, if something goes awry, the only bag I really need is the rolly bag to make it into the hospital. Definitely like to put the wet bag in the rolly bag to make it into the hospital, because sometimes there's accidents and my clothing gets soiled, and so it's nice just to have a bag ready to go for my stuff. 2, and a toiletries bag and a pillow. That's about it. Done. That feels better. This is like a bassinet change table station. I think it was my mom's originally. She had it at her house, but then it got passed along. So anyway, and I put like a bed sheet. This is actually a crib sheet, but I put it on here because we're going to be using it to like keep the whole thing clean. So it's got everything I need for the home birth. This is the home birth station. And then down here is like where the hospital bags are if we got to get going. And then we have just some other like baby things that are really vital, like the baby carrier and the car seat cover that will be needed as well if we end up going to the hospital. So this whole station is like the we are ready for the baby to come station, minus the car seat, which is totally hidden downstairs and needs to be put in the car. Maybe that's a project for hubby today. Install the car seat. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If I missed anything, that you think is like really relevant, really important in packing for your labor delivery, hospital delivery, birthing center delivery, whatever, let me know in the comments below. I think that'd be really helpful for other people. And I feel more prepared now that my bags are actually packed, just in case. So hopefully this video helps you as well. I have a whole playlist of motherhood and raising kids if you're interested in that. And then I also have this really great video on like my top nursing and baby items if you're just looking for more like stuff and ideas on things that you might need for starting your motherhood and parenting journey. Thanks so much.